If you want to create smooth zoom movements in DaVinci Resolve without setting keyframes manually, Dynamic Zoom is one of the easiest tools to use. In this video, I'll show you how to use Dynamic Zoom in DaVinci Resolve 2020 step by step, so you can add professional-looking motion to your clips in just a few clicks. And if this tutorial helps you out, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more DaVinci Resolve tips and editing tutorials. Let's jump in. First, open your project in DaVinci Resolve and go to the Edit page. Select the clip you want to animate on the timeline. Once the clip is selected, head over to the Inspector panel on the right side of the screen. If you don't see the inspector, make sure it's enabled so you can access the clip controls. In the inspector, go to the Video tab, where you'll find several transform and motion settings. Look for Dynamic Zoom and toggle the switch to the on position. As soon as you turn it on, DaVinci Resolve will activate the Dynamic Zoom controls for that clip. This is what allows you to create automatic movement between two frames positions without having to manually animate anything. Next, look at the viewer. You'll notice that the Dynamic Zoom overlay appears, but if you don't see the boxes clearly, go to the drop-down menu in the bottom left of the viewer and select the Dynamic Zoom overlay. This will display two framing boxes on top of your footage. The green box represents the starting frame, and the red box represents the ending frame. The green box is where the zoom begins, and the red box is where the zoom finishes. Now you can click and drag each box to reposition it exactly where you want the motion to start and end. You can also resize the boxes to control how much of the image is included in the zoom path. If you make the green box larger and the red box smaller, for example, you can create a nice zoom-in effect that draws the viewer's attention toward the subject. If you do the opposite, you can create a zoom-out effect that reveals more of the scene. This is where Dynamic Zoom becomes really useful because it gives you a fast way to add energy and movement to static shots, interview clips, product shots, B-roll, or any footage that needs a little more visual interest. Take a moment to line up the boxes carefully because the placement of the green and red frames will decide how the motion feels in the final playback. Once you're happy with the framing, play the clip back to preview the result. You should see a smooth, animated transition from the green box framing into the red box framing. It should feel natural and polished, almost like a camera move was recorded during filming. If the motion goes in the wrong direction, or if you want to change a zoom in into a zoom out, just use the swap button in the inspector. Clicking swap instantly reverses the start and end positions without forcing you to manually move the boxes again. That makes it very easy to experiment with different looks until you find the one that fits your edit best. And that's really all there is to it. With just a few clicks, you can use Dynamic Zoom in DaVinci Resolve 2020 to add smooth, automated movement to your clips and make your videos look more professional. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more easy DaVinci Resolve tutorials, and check out my other editing guides for more helpful workflow tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.